Wow. So Heyman...
This?
Yeah?
You've taken a... And what did...
Sent me
Yeah.
better than flexing. You tried to break...
We've all seen... You try to show... Expect it. Decide... While you spent it...
Just because you...
I can be...
How about I name...
Heyman is...
If you're really
Paul won't let...
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not going to give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here. But here we are. Main event. WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Thanks to me, he won't be out there tonight.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back...
Sure. With Heyman clearing a path, it would have made this whole road a hell of a lot easier.
He certainly would have. Not for free, but that's Paul. Anyway, good luck out there.
Here to wish me luck, Aldous.
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Jordynne Grace drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You never supported me. Not once. You just waited for me to slip so you could feel justified. Well, guess what? I didn't slip. I climbed. And now I'm standing on everything you tried to bury me under.
Well, you got your match. Jordynne Grace, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul, and Moreno's livelihood, and my respect. That probably doesn't mean much to you, I guess. You know, all those years you were off making movies and chasing that dream, I kept my word that whenever you wanted to come back, I'd get you back in. And I did. And I wish I hadn't. I sure hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
What's the point in rehashing this? I made my choices. You said yourself, there's no do-overs. So there's no point in wasting time worrying about it.
Maybe I just want to know if whatever's left of the person I used to respect still exists in there somewhere. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. No Heyman in Jordynne's corner means be careful. Some people are more dangerous when they've got nothing holding them back. If you win tonight, people won't remember Heyman wasn't there. They'll remember the version of you that was.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
The former archetype dropped the name, and tonight she looks to drop Jordynne Grace.
I've watched this woman touch every rule, every relationship to just force her way into this match. And now she's got what she wanted. No Paul Heyman at ringside.
She didn't just fight for a title shot, Booker. She engineered it. The terms, the stage, the spotlight. It's all hers. Now she just needs to capitalize.
Jordynne Grace no less confident without Paul Heyman by her side.
She's certainly gotten used to having Paul Heyman at her side, but Jordynne Grace doesn't seem like she's lacking confidence as she walks in without him.
It's possible that not having Heyman out here might make her even more dangerous. The unfiltered power of the Juggernaut completely unleashed.
Jordynne Grace looks to prove she doesn't need a strategist here at WrestleMania.
Introducing the challenger from Asgard, Val! From Austin, Texas, the WWE Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace!
Taking one final look at the title. WWE Universe anxiously awaiting the sound of the bell. Should be a hell of a match. Jordynne Grace didn't just accept the challenge, she accepted the terms. No Paul Heyman.
That's pride, Cole. She's gonna prove that he's an advisor, but she's the champion.
She better hope she can deal with...
Opponent as groggy as you like. Maybe about to get even worse. Are you kidding me? Off the apron to the floor.
After that attack on the apron, there is no way we're seeing them leave this arena without medical assistance.
And she slides her back to the mat, ascending the ropes. Perched up top. Buster.
Dreaming up something nasty here. Opponent hooked and
A DDT on the apron.
There's that killer instinct you need to have if you want to become the champ. Showing no mercy.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Bam! On the money with that super kick.
Thesz press! Thesz press!
Good night. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Goes into the corner. Dismantling the arm in the corner.
Gotta hurt. Our champ is looking slightly rattled now.
Big knee lift. And a clothesline.
Grace having trouble shifting the tides.
Yeah, Jordan's defensive instincts need to kick in.
You can feel it. This just isn't a title match anymore. This is about legacy, survival, and everything that brought them here.
And a mud hole is being stomped, taking all their frustrations out on the champion and doing so in the most inelegant way possible.
Look like the heel and this Shaw stretched out heel hook.
Torturing their opponent.
She's maintaining solid offense here.
You can tell she's focused on taking her opponent down.
Ooh. Oh, rocked with that knee.
Great presence of mind by him.
Wait a second. That's Paul Heyman, and he's heading to the ring.
You can throw him out, write the rules, post the signs, but Heyman always finds a way back in. And now a backslide into a leverage pin.
Kick out after one for the challenger.
Stubborn as ever, she refuses to stay down.
Oh, you gotta dodge. Smart time to get out of the ring.
Oh, kick right to the leg. Basement running knee.
See a title change here.
And into the cover.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new WWE Women's Champion.
I don't agree with how she got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Jordynne Grace, well, that is just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
After everything the Archetype has been through, how can she forget all that and side with Heyman?
She's not forgetting. Those are the reasons she's doing it.
Like it or not, the Archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Me, the Archetype and the Wise Man, finally working together. It just feels right, doesn't it?
It feels incredibly wrong. But that's exactly why I like it. Once I found out everything you did to try to keep me down, I knew I needed that kind of deception on my side. And now, you're gonna do the same thing to my opponents and ensure I remain champion for as long as I want.
I can do that, my archetype. And I just have to say, the way you so easily dispatched of my previous client opened my eyes to what was truly possible. So I thank you for that.
You're welcome. So what do you have lined up for my first title defense?
I expect this to be a quick one. What do you think?
The following is a submission match and is for the WWE Women's Introducing the challenger from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair. And her opponent from Asgard, the WWE Women's Champion, Val.
This is what it's all about for these women. This title, this championship, this honor.
Getting right into this dust-up. I give no quarter, and I ask for none in return.
Talk about a hot start. These two aren't looking to have a friendly competition here.
Yeah, this is going to be a
Overhead with the German.
And Flair about to be in a dire situation here.
agony on her face.
The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Val!
The champion has done it and retained her title. From overlooked to unshakable, she's turned the comeback into a blueprint, with Heyman turning the screws.
Oh, these two remain a step ahead of anyone else on the roster. I wouldn't be...
Hey, I don't want you to freak out, but did you notice that Paul Heyman, your sworn enemy, is standing right over there?
Yeah, we teamed up. Have you been living under a rock?
In Saudi Arabia? No. But you should know, Paul Heyman has been known to play mind games, and those are my third least favorite type of games. Right after blame and reindeer, those fancy donkeys cheat.
I imagine there's a point pinballing around in that skull looking for a way out.
You know what kind of games I do like? Video games. I mean, if this was a video game, you'd have lots of options. In fact, there'd probably be a whole menu just called options. And after you figure out how to exit that menu, you could go back and try the whole game again. You'd give up your championship, but think of all the new choices you could make. I mean, you could see what going to NXT would have been like. Maybe you'd even solve the mystery of what those letters stand for. There's tons of new things you could do, and all you'd have to do is try and believe and click on some text if it popped up on the screen.
After finally winning the title and getting Heyman on my side, you think I should throw that away and start over?
That's a good question. I'm gonna stand here and think about that while you go defend your title. Let me know when you want the answer.
I present to you your next title defense. Assuming, of course, it's up to your standards.